Hello dear students, good morning to all of you. Dear students, as we have discussed in the previous class regarding rights of the consumer, in that series we have discussed the 6 rights given by Consumer Protection Act to the consumers. Now today we will discuss about the responsibilities or duties of a consumer, because only availing the right or only availing the facilities of the right or only talking about the rights of the consumer is not sufficient until or unless if they are not responsible, if they are not fulfilling some duties. So dear students, under the Consumer Protection Act, some responsibilities or duties of the consumer have been also discussed, which are as follows. We will discuss it in detail. So dear students, first of all, if any consumer is taking any goods, if consumer is taking any goods and services or purchasing any goods and services, then they must have to take cash memo or ask for cash memo or bill or receipt of that product, because that bill or receipt or cash memo is the proof of the purchase made by the consumer. Until or unless if there is no cash memo, if there is no bill, if there is no receipt, then how it could be possible to prove that particular purchases have been made by the particular consumer from that particular shop. So first of all, the consumer, it is the responsibility of the consumer, it is the duty of the consumer that if we are purchasing any goods and services, if they are availing any goods and services or any facilities, they must have to take or ask or demand for the cash memo or the bill or the receipt. Next is, that is we aware. It means the consumer must know about various goods and services available in the market, so that an intelligent and wise choice can be made. It means the consumer must have to be aware regarding the various goods and services or their categories. Today, as you can see, that so many goods are available in the same category. Suppose that if we want to take chips, so if Lay's, Uncle Chips or different companies are also there. So, or if we want to take any soft drinks, there are so many companies working in soft drinks like Coca-Cola, Thumbs Up, Maaza, Sprite. All these items are in the same category in the soft drinks. So first of all, consumers must know about that the different category or the different services or different goods of the same category or information of the same category must have with them. Now next term, that is buy only standardized goods. Here standardized goods means those goods which are proved standard or which are keeping a specific trademark like ISI mark on electronic goods or ISO marks on any electronic items, FPO marks on food products, egg marks on veg or non-veg products, hallmarks on jewelries. So these marks are used for certification of the product. So first of all, consumers should try that they should buy the standardized goods, so that the identification can be done that how much mixing are going to be held in which product, so that the action can be taken by the government. Next is follow manufacturer instruction. Dear students, as you know that today if we are purchasing any kind of things, we are getting a kind of manual, or we are getting a kind of instruction card on which all the related or required informations are given, or we can say all the risks associated with the products are also given, so that the consumer can be aware, and if they are following the manufacturer instructions, the product will be safely used. Now the next duty is, that is, read label carefully. It means, dear students, so many instructions are given always on the top of the goods, like expiry date, net weight, price, manufacturing date. So before consuming, before purchasing any goods, we must have to read the details carefully, because these details are given for the purpose of for the use of the consumer, so that they can be aware and they cannot be cheated. So dear students, consumers should read all the required information given on the wrapper of each and every goods or item carefully. Now next term, that is assert yourself. Dear students,
Hello, dear students.
to ensure that you get a fair deal. Fair deal means there should not be any kind of fraudulent activities, or there should not be any kind of mixing or any kind of unfair means use while dealing of the product. Now the next term, that is be honest in your dealings. Dear students, it refers that choose only from legal goods and services, discourage unscrupulous practices like black marketing, hoardings. These should not be promoted by the consumers. So many times it is seen that the consumers, if they are in need or if they want to purchase anything, and if there is a scarcity, or the people are making black marketing, or the sellers are making black marketing, so many people are purchasing the goods on the excess price from the MRP, and this is leading, or this is motivating the sellers to make the black marketing of the goods. So the consumers should be honest in your dealing. They should purchase it always at MRP, maximum at MRP, or they can make the bargaining on the MRP, but not they should pay more than the MRP. Now next is, that is file a complaint in an appropriate consumer forum. Dear students, there are three tiers of consumer redressal forum have been settled by the government, that is district level, state level and national commission. But on the basis of the matter of the dispute or the matter of the complaint, it is the duty of the consumer that they should file the complaint in the related forum from which they can for which they are related. Now next term, that is form consumer societies. Dear students, it is required so that it can play an active part in educating consumers and safeguarding their interest. It means time to time, if any changes arises, these society will help to educate them so that they can be updated with the change. Now the next term, that is respect the environment. It means, dear students, the consumer should avoid waste, littering and contributing to the pollution. Dear students, these were few responsibilities or duties of the consumer. Tomorrow we will discuss about the different consumer section, or we can say that the silent feature of the provision of the Consumer Protection Act, or how a consumer can complain a file and under which procedure. Till then, thank you.